panibagong araw na naman po para sa ating lahat mga minamahal naming member ng Project Dungganon. Ako po si JL Mary T. Molenyo, ang inyong host for today na nagsasabing sipag at tiyaga sa buhay para makamit ang tagumpay. Ngayong araw po ay magkakasama po ulit tayo sa loob ng isang oras. At sa panahon po ngayon na tinatawag nating new normal, na kung saan halos lahat po tayo ay labis na naapektuhan maging ang ating mga Project Dungganon clients. Kinalulungkot din po naming sabihin na pansamantala pong natigil yung ating face-to-face business and livelihood trainings ng Client Services Department na pinaprovide po ni Negros Women for Tomorrow Foundation para sa ating mga clients. Pero wag po tayong mawalan ng pag-asa dahil ngayong araw, inihahandog namin sa inyo ang kauna-unahang Clients Training and Awareness webinar via Zoom na pinamagatang Becoming an Entrepreneur. Mayroon tayong inimbitahang guest speaker na kung saan siya po ay mag-share ng kaniyang experience at kaalaman na kung saan dito po ay makakapulot tayo ng aral. Maya-maya po ay makikilala po natin siya. So, nais ko lang po i-inform ang ibang branches na hindi po naka-connect sa ating Zoom webinar ngayong araw due to internet connection at technical difficulties. Huwag po kayong mag-alala dahil live pa rin po tayo sa ating YouTube channel. All you have to do po is to click, like, and subscribe sa ating NWTF Client Services YouTube channel at saka meron din po tayong Facebook group na NWTF Client Services Department na Facebook. And then, we would like also to remind our branches na paki-mute na lang po yung ating mga audio para po nang sa gayon pag nag-start na po yung ating speaker na magsalita dito mamaya, magkakarinigan po tayo. But don't you worry po kasi bibigyan po namin kayo ng time mamaya to those members na meron pong i-ask na question sa ating guest speaker. So, may request everyone to please stand para sa ating panalangin at pambansang awit. Kasunod po nito ang ating Dungganon hymn.
Na ito, naway pagyamanin mo, Panginoon, ang aming kaisipan at damdamin, at maging nakaayon sa iyong kalooban ang aming pagkikita-kita sa business training webinar na ito. Isa-isip at isa puso nawa namin ang layunin mong dakila sa aming mga buhay at maisagawa namin ngayon ang aming mga tungkulin. Bigyan mo po kami ng sapat na lakas at katalinuhan upang maisabuhay namin ang mga matatamong kaalaman sa araw na ito. Ilagay mo po sa aming diwa at puso ang pagmamahal na hindi naghihintay ng anumang kapalit. Pagkos ay bukas palad na nagkakaloob ng anumang tulong. Basbasan niyo po ang bawat isa sa aming pag-uwi pagkatapos ng webinar na ito na kami po ay iyong iiwas sa mga balakid at manatiling ligtas. Pinapanalangin namin ang lahat ng ito sa ngalan ng iyong bugtong na anak na si Jesus. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, hewas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dibig mo'y buhay. Upang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa gagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit kong panggaw, ay ginatang tulakaw, sa pagkayang minamahal,
nagsimula sa isang panaginip, sa Project Dungganon. Napabuti at napaunlad ang aming buhay. Isa buhay ang mithiin, disiplina at sipag, pagkakaisa at pagsisikap, aming pangako sa Diyos. Dahil sa Project Dungganon, ikaw, ako, tayong lahat ay nandito ngayon. Dahil sa Project Dungganon, ako ay naging Dungganon. Dahil sa Project Dungganon, ikaw, ako, tayong lahat ay nandito ngayon. Dahil sa Project Dungganon, ako ay naging
Magandang araw po ulit sa ating mga clients na nag-join sa ating CT&A webinar, lalong-lalo na po sa ating Cebu and Bohol area. Hinaot po tanan na safe o okay ra diha. Before we start our webinar, I would like to remind everyone sa ating safety protocols po na panatilihin po nating nakasuot yung ating face mask at saka panatilihin ang 1 metrong pagitan sa bawat isa. Mag-disinfect po palagi at parating maghugas ng kamay para po sa ating kaligtasang lahat. So, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the following. Our Executive Director, Ma'am Suzette Gaston. Good afternoon, Ma'am. Our DBI President, Ma'am Corazon Inares. General Manager of DBI, Sir Raymond Patrick Sirius. General Manager for Operations, Ma'am Sheila Gonzon. Assistant Manager for Operation and Product Development, Sir Gilbert Stefan Maramba. Our Project Kasanag Manager, Sir Louis Di Paula. Our former CSD Manager, Sir Manuel Margate. Our Client Services Manager, Ms. Maria Nicole Baroy. At sa lahat po ng branch heads, our unit officers, supervisors, and operation supervisors ng Project Dungganon, magandang hapon po ulit. Sa pagsisimula po ng ating programa, may we request our CT&A Unit Officer, Sir Jester Catatista, to give his welcome remarks.
Okay, so magandang hapon po sa lahat sa inyo. Okay. Kaya, magandang hapon ulit po sa inyong lahat, especially po sa member natin dyan sa Bohol and also sa Cebu areas, no? First of all, nasabi na po kanina na ito po yung first ng CT&A na mag-host ng webinar na ito. But actually, this is the 9th webinar ng whole CSD team. Okay? So, sa araw na ito po, or sa hapong ito, pag-uusapan po natin or magkakaroon tayo ng isang business skills training webinar or virtual natin po, no, online skills training. Okay? So, marami po tayong makukuha dito and yung natin, yung speaker natin nahasa po talaga na, and also talagang masasabi natin na willing at the same time open talaga na magturo sa atin ng iba't iba pang mga kailangan nating gagawin or kailangan natin sa daily operation natin ng ating mga business. So lahat po kayo ay welcome po sa araw na ito or sa hapong ito. And also po, gusto ko lang po malaman ninyo na hindi po nagtatapos sa araw na ito or sa hapong ito yung webinar natin. Ang dami pa po nating mga naka-plan ng mga activities sa mga susunod pa. And every week po meron tayong webinar. Okay? So, again, thank you po, especially po sa NWTF and also sa ating OS dyan sa Bohol and Cebu. Also po sa ating mga area supervisors, plus ng mga BH natin, at lalong-lalo na sa ating mga minamahal na membro na walang hindi nagsasawang sumusuporta pa rin sa atin. So as of now, alam naman po natin na hindi tayo makakapag-training sa field, no? Hindi kami makapunta dyan sa inyong area. But we are always trying our best, no, na makapagbigay ng mga bagong trainings, even though ito ay nasa virtual lang or naka-webinar lang. I hope po na kayo ay makinig ng mabuti para po na magkaroon tayo ng mga bagong ideas or mga pamamaraan in which po ito po ay ating magagamit sa ating business. So again po, thank you po talaga and welcome po sa hapong ito. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Jester, for your very warm welcome sa ating mga participants or PD clients ng ating webinar ngayon. So sa part po ng program na ito, nais ko pong i-introduce sa inyo ang ating guest speaker. So I hope everyone is all set at excited na po na makinig sa ating speaker sa kanyang isi-share. Okay, our guest speaker is a registered chemical engineer, a certified pollution control officer, DENR COA, is the president and CEO, the Grass and Herbs Organic and Native Products, technical consultant, environmental compliance certificate, and technical consultant, waste water discharge permit preparation and certificate of non-coverage. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you Sir Paolo Petalver.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am again Paolo Petalver, and I would like to add to the introduction. I am with DOST dealing with setup. It is more related in business rather than the environmental businesses. Okay, setup is the setup is based on technology transfer of the DOST. Okay, if you are going to pay attention to what I'm about to say this afternoon for only 15 minutes and 1 hour, I will be able to change your life for the better. So our topic for today is becoming an entrepreneur. I've taken this from the Peppa Pig film, as you can see here. So this is very important. In this picture, their teacher is asking the children, what do you want to become when you grow up? Okay, so I would like to ask anyone from the branch of Mandaue? What do you want to become when you grow up? Anyone in Mandaue? How about in Minglanilla? Nobody there? Yeah. Okay, who's that man? The gentleman wearing the face mask there on the screen. Yo, it's a woman. Would like Okay, madam, would you like to share to us when you were young, when you were still a little girl, and your teacher asked you, what do you want to grow up? What would you be? What would your answer be? Ano po yung gusto mo paglaki mo? Madam? So, let's make this one an interactive one. Nakakapanibago talaga yung yung Zoom, yung nasa harapan mo, camera lang. Anyway, now I can see your face. Can we do it the interactive way? Of branches. Okay. Come on. Sino po? About Toledo. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Huh? We cannot hear. Naka-mute. Please unmute your Zoom, please. Ma'am, there is trying to telling us something. Okay? Anyway, let me just continue our screen here. You look at the screen. When their teacher asked them, what do you want to become when you grow up? Danny the dog said, I want to be a police officer. Then their teacher said, why do you want to become a police officer? So he answered, I got to help in peace and order, and then I get to tell others what to do. Okay? And then Peppa the pig answered, Mom, I want to be a teacher. Why do you want to become a teacher? Says their teacher. Because I want to teach people what to do, and I got to tell people what to do also. And then the elephant, I forgot her name, answered, I want to become a fireman. Why? Because I want to help to put out fires, and I got to tell people what to do. And then George the pig answered, I want to be a priest. Then why so? Because I want to bring people to heaven and to be able to tell them what to do. So everyone wants to tell people what to do. And I also wanted to tell people what to do. That's why I become a speaker. Okay? So anyone from the other branches? What do you want to do? Come on. Cooperate with us, please. I can hear you now. What was that? Santander. Tell us. Someone in Santander? Ano po yung gusto nyo paglaki nyo? O nung bata pa kayo, ano po yung gusto nyo paglaki nyo? Yun, naririnig na namin kayo. Hello? The one in black. The one in black, in the center of the... Oh, okay. Thank you, madam. Ano po yung gusto nyo? Ano po yung gusto nyo paglaki nyo? Yes? Naririnig nyo? Ano po?
I want to become a madre.
A madre.
Oo.
Okay, you want to become a madre. So what happened to that dream? Anong nangyari po sa
Hindi po ako naging madre, pero ang aking anak naging madre. Naging katekista po ako ngayon.
Okay, that's good. So, hold on ha. Tatandaan ko po yan.
Yes.
Gusto mo maging madre. How about the other lady there?
Okay, mo na po.
The one with the yung merong pulang mask. Yung nakapulang mask. Naka-blue. Blue.
I want to get single.
Oh, Bisaya, pwede mo kami po tayo mentors dito. Okay. Ano pa yung gusto niyo? You want to become a
Single blessedness.
ano daw?
Remain single.
Nice.
Maging single?
Nice.
Gusto mo maging single kaso
Ayun.
nakapangasawa ka?
Wala.
Wala na halip.
That's your dream.
Wala mapahalin. No. Deka nagkuhan pero wala mapahalin.
We need another one. Maybe in another branch. How about Lapu-Lapu? Sige, para naman malaman kung maraming tao dyan. Lapu-Lapu branch. Nandyan ka ba?
Sige.
Hello. Oh. Yung nasa camera, yung nasa gitna. Ano po, nung bata pa po kayo, ano po yung gusto nyo maging? Yung nasa gitna. Yes? Pwede pong lumapit kayo na konti sa mic. Yes? Lapu-Lapu.
Dali.
Yeah.
Dali.
Please share. Come on.
Dali. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, madam. Oh, nung bata po kayo, ano po yung gusto niyo maging paglaki?
Gusto ko namin mag-successful sa among negosyo.
Oh, okay. Yun, meron na tayo negosyante. Marami pa po ba diyang mahilig magnegosyo? Kasi yung topic natin ngayon is about negosyo. Oh, kaso yun yung pinaka mahirap ngayon, yung entrepreneur at saka negosyante magkaiba. Malalaman natin yan maya-maya. Okay? So, siguro mawawala na yung mga hiya-hiya niyo yan maya-maya. So, I'm going to continue our presentation. Just look at your screens for the presentation. So what happened to the dream? So ito yung gusto kong sabihin. We all dreamed of things in which it became different when we grow up. So for example, you are trying to become a doctor, but you didn't become a doctor. Hindi po kayo naging doktor, pero gusto nyo nung una, maging doktor. So anong nangyari? There are so many factors affecting our dreams. Isa na po dyan, yung mga naririnig natin sa mga ibang tao, especially to the one closest to us. Our parents, our friends, our colleagues, our classmates. So, meron akong kakilala, gusto niya maging shipmate. Yun, nautical. Gusto niyang sumakay ng barko. Pero, yung tatay niya ay isang engineer. So, what happened is, the father tried to tell the child, his son, to become an engineer. So, pumasok siya sa college bilang engineer. And then, he failed miserably. Failure upon failure. Kasi, hindi niya gusto yung na maging engineer. Yung talagang gusto niya is maging seaman. Seaman pala. Thank you for that. So, ako yung isang teacher niya nung college siya. So, I was a teacher in engineering. And I found out that this boy, this student does not really belong to the College of Engineering kasi physics na physics hindi niya mapasa-pasa. So I told him, child, what do you really want to become when you grow up? So sabi niya, I want to be a seaman, a nautical seaman. So when I asked him, why are you taking up engineering? But engineering kinuha mo? Kasi gusto ni Papa is engineering. So, anong nangyari? Wala. Hindi siya pumapasa. So, I asked him, you better shift to a marine engineering course or a marine or seaman course. Sabi niya, pagagalitan siya ng tatay niya. So, what I did is, I called his father. Sabi ko sa tatay niya, yung anak mo doesn't like to be an engineer. So he wants to be a marine. So sabi ng tatay niya, wala yung lahat kami engineering. So dapat engineering siya. Sabi ko, he will end up miserably. He can become an engineer, but I don't think he will become successful in that field. So, pero, yung anak niya, pinayagan niya namang kumuha na lang ng marine kasi mafe-fail pa rin siya. So, after 2 years, his son graduated from nautical. And then, on his graduation day, his father went up to me and thanked me for it. So sabi ng tatay niya, salamat sir kasi kung hindi mo kami pinilit na ipa-shift yung anak namin, hanggang ngayon, nag-aaral pa rin siya. Tsaka hindi siya papasa sa akin. Okay? So, what happened to your dream if you keep on doing what you hear from others? So you are working to achieve the dream of others, not yours. Okay? You are working to achieve the dream of others, not yours. You are working to achieve the dream of your mama and your papa, not yours. So you want to please them, but the question is, are you happy with it? Masaya ka ba? Totoo ka bang masaya? Talaga bang masaya? O masaya lang sa itsura? Diba? Siguro I would like to talk with the staff na lang para parang may kausap talaga ako. Kakatuwa tong webinar, ano? So, kayo, mga staff, can we shift the camera to them? Hindi? Hindi. Oh, anyway, but they can hear you. Okay? Ay, hindi rin? Siguro. Okay. Oh, anyway. Sige. When you're doing the things that others want to do for you, so it's not your dream that you are fulfilling. No, it's not your dream, it's their dream. And you will not be happy. Okay? So, becoming an entrepreneur is fulfilling daw. Why? Because you got to do what you really want to do. No? Magagawa mo yung gusto mo talagang gawin. Hindi lang yung pero mahirap Mahirap kasi yung mga taong nagsasabi sa iyo na ganito gawin mo, ganito, ganun. Mga respected people na kagaya ng nanay mo, tatay mo, o mga kapatid mo. So, mahirap talagang maging isang entrepreneur. Sasabihin nila na you're not listening to me. Anyway. Okay. So, punta na lang tayo sa mas magandang usapan. We will talk about money. In this picture, what do you feel? Tingnan nyo. Tingnan nyo yung larawan. Okay? Now, I'm going to ask you to imagine this. No? Look at that money. Look at that picture. Imagine that is your hand. Now I'm going to tell you some techniques na. This is your hand and you are counting the money. Okay? 1. I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Sige, really, no? Let's do it. And then I want you to imagine it on your hand. Okay? You will be counting it 1, 2, 3. I want you to smell it. Smell the scent of money. Amuyin mo yung pera sa kamay mo. Tingnan mo mabuti. Yung blue na pera na yan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you count it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Imagine it in your hand. Sana meron talaga. Okay? Ano nararamdaman nyo? Can you feel it? O yung stop na lang itatanungin ko. Imagine. Okay? You know what the secret here is that you have to feel and you have to have it here first before having it in your hand. So that's what we call visualization. Visualization. That is very important. Have you heard about alam nyo ba yung kasabihang kapag hirap sa Tagalog? Whatever you conceive, you can achieve, or whatever you have here, you can have it here. We call it visualization. Lahat ng entrepreneur ay merong ganong capacity. No? We have to learn how to visualize. If you have something in mind, if you want to become someone in the near future, you have to put yourself in that future. Hindi na you have to imagine. You have to imagine that you're having it or you're experiencing something. Okay? So stop? Can you? Can you imagine it now? Can you imagine it? Bukas? Sweldo na? Sa 10. You know what I learned from my experiences. Sabi nga nila, you have to believe it before having it. So kapag when you're praying daw, tinuturo sa atin yan na we have to be thankful in our prayers. You feel that it's already been given to you. So when we pray, we say, thank you for the abundance. Thank you for the gift that we are not about to receive, but we are receiving right now. You put everything in the present. We will discuss about it later. Look, after that exercise, here comes this proverb passage. So, I really would like to hear from you people. What are your thoughts about money? No? It is said here that the love of money is a root of all sorts of evil. How about you? Paano? Ano yung nasa isipan nyo? What do you think about money? No? What do you think about money? Is it really a root of all sorts of evil? Yeah? Okay, stop. Or members, how about Talibon? You have someone there? Can I hear from Talibon? Or to be gone? Oh, Talibon branch, yes. Oh, the lady in pink. Hello. Oh. What do you think about money?
I think about money said, money is maraming maitulong ang money sir.
Oh, makakatulong. Nakakatulong yung pera. Okay. Is it not the root of all evil?
Depende sa paggamit.
Okay. Yes. Yes. But me myself, I love money. Yeah. Okay. How about the other one? The other lady in the blue jumper there at your back. How do you think about money?
Money is important to us.
Yes. Yes, important.
Important to us.
Importante.
Anything and we can use anywhere.
Oh, okay. You can use it anywhere. How about in Minglanilla? Can we hear from Minglanilla?
Ang kwarta,
Yes.
kay importante na ato ang kwarta. Pero kung hindi lang sad nato palabian ba kay ang money is a source man sad nga nakakuan sad sa imong life.
Dili pa sa source kuan ba?
Para sa
Ang kwarta dili lang karon pagasto dili
Oh.
dili pasagad ba para sa insakto nga
So, insakto nga kumaagi ang kwarta nimo gamiton.
Right. 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 Correct. Yes. And then, okay, can I have last one from Lapu-Lapu? Let us know your thoughts about money.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
In my own opinion, if I have plenty of money, I can build more business or businesses.
To help others.
Yes.
What do you think about those rich people, owners of casinos, bars? How about them?
I don't have idea about that, sir.
They are not. Anyway, thank you very much for your cooperation.
Thank you, sir.
So, money is neutral. No? Money is neutral. It is neither good nor bad. It depends on how we use it. If it falls on the hands of bad people, so money becomes bad. If it falls on the hands of philanthropists or good people, money becomes good. Okay? So, it is a tool that represents a value of a product or service. That's our definition of money. So, you know who this is? Huh? Tito mo? Albert Einstein is one of the most intelligent, most brilliant people in the world. No? He tells us that we should try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. Okay? Now let's go to the big deal. What is an entrepreneur? What is an entrepreneur? Live, we can give prizes to those who can who can answer the question. What is an entrepreneur? Okay, stop. Yes. Oh. Ano po yung ito yung mahirap kasi yung entrepreneur, hindi ko alam yung Tagalog ng entrepreneur. Ano po ba yung Tagalog ng entrepreneur? Okay? What is an entrepreneur? Wala yata Tagalog yung entrepreneur. According to Google, sa Google, yung entrepreneur daw ay negosyante. How about businessman? Negosyante din. Pero may malaking pagkakaiba yung negosyante sa entrepreneur. No? There is a very big difference. Sabi niya, negosyante. So, ang entrepreneur daw ay inventor. Siya ay inventor at saka negosyante. So, hindi lang siya negosyante lang. At saka, philanthropo. So, an entrepreneur is an inventor, businessman, philanthropist rolled into one. Okay, yun po yung totoong entrepreneur. So, we are going to break it down. So, para makumpara natin yung entrepreneur sa businessman, I prepared these slides. So, an entrepreneur is a person who starts an enterprise with a new idea or concept of a product or service. Bago. So later I'm going to show you an actual demonstration. So a businessman, however, is someone who sets up a business using an existing product or services. Example, ano ba yung mga negosyo niyo dyan? Ubay brands. I'm slowly getting the hang of this. Parang nandiyan na kayo. Okay, Ubay branch? Ano ba yung yung negosyo niyo diyan? We will identify it if it's entrepreneurial or businessman thinking. Okay, Ubay branch? Yes. Madam in blue, closest to the microphone. Yes. Madam? Oh, from Ubay branch. Hello. Hello. Ubay, do you have a microphone there? Yes. We cannot hear you. Wala. Oh. Yes, madam. Ano po yung mga negosyo niyo dyan? Titingnan natin kung if it's entrepreneurial mind or businessman mind. Yes? Madam? I can't hear you. Can you hear us there? Pakilapit po ng mic. Wala kaming marinig dito. Hello? Yes? Ano po yung negosyo niyo dyan? C2? Titinda kayo dyan ng C2? Tsaka ano pa yung kinakain nyo? Kain ng kain si madam. Muffins? Okay. So, example na lang yan, yung C2 sa harap nyo. Ano ba gumawa niyan? Ano ba yung nagnegosyo niyan? Entrepreneur o businessman? Ha? Ito, existing business. Iced tea. Ang dami-dami ng iced tea sa market. So, it must be a businessman concept. No? Pero, yung una-unang iced tea na nasa bote, entrepreneur yung gumawa niyan. Because it's a new concept. Okay? Saka parehas rin yung what's that? What's that on your table? Cupcake? Yung cupcake noon nasa bakery lang. And then an entrepreneur put it in a plastic and increased its shelf life. So bago sa market, yung lemon square, nung pagsikat ng lemon square noon, bagong-bago sa market, entrepreneurial mind yung nakaisip niyan. So that yung cupcake mo hindi masisira in 5 days. No? Kasi nasisira yung cupcake mo in 5 days di ba? Maasim. So it becomes spoiled. So next slide. An entrepreneur is a market leader who has few or no competitor at all. Wala siyang kakompetensya, market leader. Bakit? Kasi yung product niya bago. Okay? So kung ang product mo noon meron na, example, siomai, ang dami-daming siomai dito, siomai doon, siomai, pero gumawa yung iba nung mga tawag na parang Japanese siomai, nilagyan nila ng seaweed. Yung instead na siomai wrapper, yung ginamit nila is seaweed. Pinangalanan nilang Japanese siomai. So, sumikat din yun. No? So, wala silang kakompetensya pa noon kasi sila lang yung gumagawa ng siomai na seaweed yung wrapper. Pero yung businessman naman is a market player. Market player who is always fighting for a market share because of too much competition. Yung ginagawa, example lang yung ginagawa nung negosyanteng ito is siomai, pork or chicken. So, ang daming nagbebenta ng pork and chicken siomai. So, he works hard. Nagtatrabaho ng maigi, meeting dito, meeting doon. Tapos, nilalagay sa mga retail outlets just to get a fair market share. Kala ko gagamit pa ako dito ng ng whiteboard at saka pen. So So anyway. Okay. An entrepreneur creates a new market niche while a businessman works hard to have a place in an existing market. Yun nga, yung market share. So next is, an entrepreneur has an unconventional method of doing things, leaving competitors clueless about their next move. Okay, you can have these slides. Siguro, no? Pwede natin ipadala sa kanila, no? Yung slides para at least mabalik-balikan nyo. So, while a businessman has a conventional method of doing things, making them predictable to competitors. Okay? So, an entrepreneur approaches an issue localized in specific environment and condition. So, kapag yung entrepreneur yung nagkakaroon ng problema, yung solution niya is specific. Kasi unlike the businessman who approaches an issue with a generalized solution, meron silang mga policies na kapag may problemang ganito, ganito ang dapat gawin. So, yung entrepreneur, kung ano ang problema ng business o kaya merong issue, they tend to answer it heads on. Example, meron kang empleyado na absent o late ng late. Ewan ko sa mga staff. So, yung entrepreneur o kapag businessman, yung may-ari ng company, sasabihin lang sa HR, so anong gagawin natin dito? Kasi absent. Ire-reprimand. Memo. First offense. Ganun. Second offense, absent pa rin ng absent. Okay? Suspension without pay. Parang ganon. Kasi nasa policy. So yung entrepreneur naman, kapag yung may-ari ng company is an entrepreneur, tatawagin niya yung empleyado, oh, what's happening to you? Anong nangyayari sa'yo? Ba't late ka ng late o absent ka ng absent? Sasabihin ng employee, sir, kasi may problema sa bahay, may sakit yung tatay. So yun yung approach ng entrepreneur. So anong magagawa natin dyan? So i-advance. Bibigyan ka namin ng advance para madala mo sa ospital yung tatay mo o kaya ano. And then babayaran mo lang in amortization. Yung hulugan. Okay? So, ganun yung entrepreneur. Kasi, yung entrepreneur is people-oriented. So, an entrepreneur has care for their people, for their employees. Meron silang care. May heart. May pagmamalasakit sa mga tao. No? Yung businessman, yung tinitingnan niya palagi is yung chart niya. Is my profit increasing? So, yun yung palaging nasa main focus niya. Kapag absent yung taong ito, malulugi yung company ko kasi nagbabayad ako sa walang ginagawa. So, I have to fire him. So, yun yung pag-iisip. No? Sorry sa mga businessman. Anyway, ang hirap na ikumpara ang entrepreneur at saka businessman kapag ganitong nasa slide. So let me show you an illustration na lang. Okay? If you have a businessman thinking, if this is 40 pesos, yung pinya, isang pinya is 40 pesos. Ewan ko sa inyo, dyan sa lugar nyo, kung magkano yung pinya. Pero as an example lang, 40 pesos. Magkano yung benta mo kapag tatlo yung binili? kung businessman ka. Okay, can I hear from the staff na lang? Ha? 120 daw. How about, sir? 80, tatlo. Okay? Pwede. 100, dalawa. Naging mahal pa. 40 pesos. 40 pesos. O, kayo dyan. Kayo dyan. Ano sa tingin nyo? Kapag bumili ka ng tatlo, magkano ang ibibigay sa'yo ng negosyante? Siguro, 100. Syempre may discount kapag mas marami yung binibili. Yan yung mindsetting ng negosyante, di ba? Kapag pumunta ka ng market, you buy 1 piece of pineapple for 40 pesos. And then, if you want to buy 3, you have it for 100 pesos. Oh, ano ba tawag sa inyo ng ayo? Ayo. No? May tawad. Sa Cebuano, anong ayo? Hangyo. Hangyo. How about if you're going to buy more than 3? Say you want to have a wholesale. Maybe cheaper. Maybe it will become 25 pesos or 20 pesos per piece. Kung kukuha ka ng 50, 50 pieces, siguro tag 15 pesos na lang yan. Di ba? Di ba? Talo, hindi. Hindi pa rin. Hindi siguro. Kasi meron pa ring tubo. Pero lumiliit yung tubo mo kapag dumadami yung binibili. How about this one? Kapag hindi nabili, what will happen to your pineapple? Mabubulok. Nabubulok. Dito sa Libertad, ang dami. Diyan, nakuha ko yung picture. Ang daming nabubulok na pinya tsaka ibang prutas. Okay? So kapag businessman approach lang, yun lang yung talagang ginagawa. Kapag bumili ka ng isa, 40. Kapag tatlo, 100. Kapag mas marami, 20 pesos na lang o 15 pesos. Kapag hindi mo nabenta, ganito mangyayari. So in the long run, talo. How about an entrepreneur mind? Okay? Yung entrepreneurs kasi, nakalagay dito, we find ways to add value. Ayaw natin ng talo. Ayaw natin ng talo-talo. Okay? Kapag entrepreneur, anong nangyayari? Anong mangyayari sa sa pinya? Pagiging ganito, it will become other products. So that one on the left side is pineapple cake. And then sa kabila, yung smoothie, yung sa gitna, tawag dyan siguro mga daiquiri na. So when an entrepreneur sells his idea to a partner market, say a restaurant, ang pinya niya nagiging ganito. Okay? Innovation kasi yung entrepreneur may pagka-inventor nga. Becomes an inventor. Or para mas mahaba yung shelf life, an entrepreneur thinks about canning it or putting it in a carton, just like that juice in the center, o kaya magiging jam. Okay? That's a longer shelf life. Ano ba yung mga products nyo dyan? Meron ba kayong mga prutas na pwedeng gawing jam or jelly? Anong pinagkaiba ng jam at saka ng jelly? Stop. Difference is, yes, ang material. If it's jam, yung jam ay yung pulp o the fruit itself. Yung jelly is the juice. Yun. So, kapag meron kayong binibentang mga, kung negosyante kayo, nagbebenta kayo ng mga prutas, para maging entrepreneur ka, gawin mong jam or jelly. Para to prevent losses from spoilage, no? Prevent losses from spoilage. So this is my own definition of an entrepreneur. Pwede niyo yung kopyahin yan. So according to to myself, an entrepreneur is an inventor or an innovator who finds solution to other people's problems, and in the process make money out of it, making him a businessman in the end. So first of all, yung tinitingnan natin as an entrepreneur is how to solve people's problems. So we are always there to think about how to solve people's problems. Tayo mga yung mga entrepreneur ay mga problem solver. So, yung ibang tao, when it comes to problems, parang aatras o kaya ayoko yan, problema yan. Pero sa mata ng entrepreneur, kapag may problema, opportunity yan. Diba? So, there's opportunity in adversity. So what does an entrepreneur sound like? Paano mo ba malalaman na entrepreneur yung kausap mo o yung nagsasalita? Gusto ko sila yung mag Okay. Sige. Low eye branch. Okay? Can someone read the slide? Read what's on the slide? Yung sa taas lang, kahit yung sa taas lang, yung naka-yellow one. Para marinig ko kayo, yung mga boses niyong magaganda dyan. Low eye? Mahina yung signal ng low eye, no? Nag-frame. An entrepreneur is very passionate about his product or service. No? Do I? Yes, nandun na. Okay. Can you please? Yes. Ibasa po.
Sige, an entrepreneur is very passionate about his product or services.
Or service. So ano daw?
Is passionate about his product or service.
So he always talk about the benefits of his product or service and what it can do to change the community and even the world. Kapag entrepreneur yung kaharap nyo, lalo na sa kapihan, yung sinasabi, yung maririnig mo palagi sa kanya is yung product niya, ganito kaganda, ganito yung product.
Explain ba?
It can change.
May kaayo.
Okay.
Kung sa'yo mga makuha sa iyong product. Sige na, uy! Sige na, pe!
Explain man.
Ang entrepreneur ko kay very passionate.
Yeah, it's very passionate.
Sa kanindot, sa mga services.
Kapag nag-uusap kayo ng isang entrepreneur, naririnig mo siya palagi na talks about the product. Product. Benefits lang palagi, no? Benefit product. So next slide na. Okay? How about mualboal? Malbual. Malbual, nandyan ka ba? There's no. We still have 5 minutes and half an hour. Okay. An entrepreneur's success is on progress, not in wealth accumulation. No, he seldom talks about making big money. His projects talks about income augmentation. If you are looking or talking with an entrepreneur, unlike the businessman tells you, okay, ito, join my business and you will have this much. Yung profit mo, malaki, ganito, ganon. Ang return on investment mo, ganito, mas malaki. And then you can recover your investment in just 3 months. Parang ganon yung tono ng negosyante. Yung entrepreneur, sasabihin niya lang, okay, I'm going to teach you something that will give you 100 pesos or 500 pesos additional income in a day. So sasabihin niya, ito lang, I'm going to share with you a product, and then when you sell it, you will earn 500 pesos. So yung entrepreneur naman, maliit lang yung pinapromise niya, 500 pesos. Pero kapag sinare niya yan sa maraming tao, so yung accumulation yan is malaki din. So yung sasabihin lang ng entrepreneur, okay, maliit lang to, paunti-unting business lang to, pero in the long run, malaki rin yung makukuha mo. So I should be talking to you about networking or other forms of income augmentation. Pero siguro sa next webinar na lang. So here's another one. An entrepreneur believes in collaboration, not competition. Okay? He does not like competition. Kapag entrepreneur yung kausap mo, he doesn't talk about how to put down other businesses. He gusto niya yung parang maging partner ng ibang businesses. Okay? So this is another very bright person in the person of Thomas Edison. So this slide says, an entrepreneur is not afraid of failure. He is a risk taker. So he talks about how he learned something about his business setbacks and does not consider it a failure at all. An entrepreneur does not believe in failure. So marami kasi yung tinitingnan lang nila yung resulta. Nakikita nila, yung entrepreneur niya, ang dami ng pera, successful na. So, yung hindi nila nakikita is yung pinagdaanan ng entrepreneur na yan. So, according kay Thomas Edison, who, in the process of creating the electric bulb, had failed 10,000 times. So sabi niya sa nag-interview sa kanya, I have not failed even a single experiment. I just found out that there are 10,000 ways that doesn't work. So when you're an entrepreneur, lahat ng dinaanan mo na setbacks, yung others considered it as a failure, hindi failure talaga, hindi totoong failure. Kasi it becomes a learning. May natutunan ka tuwing may setback yung business mo. If this is a ladder, say paakyat ka, And then in the fourth step, sa ikaapat na baitang, failure yung process mo. So, alam mo na kung paano pumunta o makapunta ng fourth step. So, you can just continue going up. Hindi ka na kailangan na bumaba sa first step. So, it's just like a learning process. Kasi yung mga entrepreneur, kagaya ko, ang dami, hundreds of failures na kung sa mata ng iba. Pero sa amin na entrepreneur, sa atin na entrepreneur, wala tayong failure kasi natuto tayo sa mga pinagdadaanan natin. Diba? So sabi nga nila, the best way to learn is through experience. Pero the fastest way to learn is to hear the experiences of others. Kasi kapag dinaanan na ng iba, tsaka nalaman mo, so most probably hindi tayo dadaan sa pinagdadaanan nila. Okay? An entrepreneur does not believe in good luck or bad luck. Yung staff natin, sabi nila, tama na raw. Pero I have to tell you about the last slides, no? Dadaliin lang natin yung mga iba. Very important. Yung actual natin na demonstration. So, an entrepreneur does not believe in good luck or bad luck. Ganun rin yung limiting beliefs or superstitions. So, ano bang sinasabi nating bad luck or good luck? Walang bad luck at saka good luck. Sa mga entrepreneur, makikita mo sila, kala mo meron sila mga bracelets o mga singsing o kaya mga kwintas o kaya kung ano-ano diyan nakalagay, may pusa na pa ganon-ganon. So, walang bad luck or good luck sa entrepreneur. Yung alam lang nila kasi, you are afraid, natatakot ka kasi hindi mo alam. Example, you are afraid of, takot kang lumangoy, kasi hindi ka marunong lumangoy. Natatakot ka mag-drive kasi hindi ka marunong mag-drive. Natatakot ka na kung mag-hiking kasi hindi mo alam yung mga do's and don'ts ng pag-hiking. Parang gano'n. Natatakot ka magbisikleta, magmotor kasi hindi mo alam magmotor. As simple as that. No? So in order for you to overcome all your fears, so you have to learn, you have to study. No? You study from other people. And then, he talks and listens to sensible advice. You know, we are the average of the 5 closest persons around us. Yung mga habits mo, yung mga characteristics na makikita sa'yo, nakukuha mo yan sa mga tao sa palibot mo. So if you want to change the way you live or the way you see things, you choose the people around you. Okay? Mahirap ba yan? So, kung gusto mong maging positive thinker, wag kang sumama sa mga tao na negative thinker. So, very simple lang, no? Alisin mo yung sarili mo sa lugar na hindi mo gusto. For example, gusto mong mag-improve ng life mo and you're living in a slum area, so pilitin mong tanggalin yung sarili mo sa lugar na yan. So you find a place somewhere, you can rent a house. Anyway, yun lang yung sinasabi ko. You are the average of the 5 closest persons around you. So, kailangan meron tayong filter sa ating tainga na yung pinakikinggan lang natin is the things that are sensible. So, we don't put any focus or any attention to the things that we don't like. Example, ayaw mo nung poverty. So, kapag may mga kaibigan ka na nag-uusap palagi na how poor they are or ang hirap ng buhay, wag mo silang pakinggan. I-shift mo yung mindset mo dun sa gusto mo. So, instead of telling, I don't want to be poor, sabihin mo sa sarili mo palagi, I want to be abundant. Or, I am abundant. No? Ilagay mo sa present tense. Ilagay mo sa present tense. Kapag when you're able to meet someone, a friend na matagal mong hindi nakita, tapos tinanong ka, oh, how are you? Kumusta ka? Kumusta ka? Ha? Eh, yung iba sinasabi, ganito pa rin, hirap ng buhay. So, walang mangyayari sa'yo. So, kapag tinanong ka na, oh, kumusta ka? Sabihin mo, present tense, kapag sinabi mong, eto, mayaman na, tsaka hindi ka pa mayaman, you're lying to them. Oh. Sabihin mo na lang, eto, payaman na. No? On the process of becoming rich. Eto, payaman na. O kaya, eto, maganda pa rin. O, mas gumaganda na. Lalong gumaganda. Lalong dumadami ang pera. So, because you are attracting what you are always talking about. Okay? So, entrepreneur believes that today is better than yesterday. Ganun pala eh. So, wag nating sabihin na mas maganda yung nakaraan, no? Yung nakaraan tapos na. So, we don't have to dwell on the past, but we have to enjoy the present. And there's only anxiousness, yung mga anxiousness pala. You worry about the future. So, mali rin 'yun kasi if you worry about the future, you will never enjoy the present. Diba? And who knows if you will be in the future. Oh, naalala ko tuloy. Meron akong nabasa sa Bible, yung story ng The Rich Fool. Alam niyo ba 'yon? The Rich Fool? Stop? Ha? So according to that parable, it's a story about the rich fool. Alam niyo to, kapag narinig niyo na, there was a rich man who has a great harvest. And then meron siyang maliit na barn, yung stock, yung parang stock room. Okay? Or stock house. Ano ba tawag doon? Basta barn. So, hindi magkasya-kasya yung harvest niya. So, yung sabi niya, I'm gonna tour this barn, gigibain ko to, and then I'm going to build a bigger one para sa harvest ko. And then, I will sit and drink, I will relax, I will enjoy my time kasi ang daming harvest ko. I'm going to enjoy it for many years. Sabi niya. Pero sabi ni Jesus, ano sabi sa kanya ni Jesus? You fool, tonight you're going to give up your life. So, who will benefit? Who will benefit? Sino yung makikinabang sa pinag-ipunan niya? No? So, it's better to enjoy life in the present always. So this one is, financial freedom, according to my studies financial freedom is a myth. Lahat tayo gusto natin financial freedom. Ano ba yung financial freedom? Ano ba yung financial freedom? Ha? Hello? Anyone? Yung financial freedom daw, kapag marami ka ng pera, mabibili mo na lahat ng kailangan mo or wala ka nang kakailanganin pa. Is that financial freedom? So the reality is, kapag lumalaki nang lumalaki yung kita mo, yung nagiging need mo, dumadami din. So, directly proportional. Kapag lumalaki na yung income mo, dumadami rin yung akala mo, kailangan mo. So, there's no such thing as financial freedom. But there is only financial confidence. So, what is financial confidence? Yung financial confidence, alam mo kung paano, alam mo na makakakita ka ng pera anytime, kahit kailan, kahit saan, kahit paano. So that is financial confidence. So imagine this last year. It was the pandemic. No? Kahit nga ngayon. So, the pandemic is an equalizer. Mayaman, mahirap, bata, matanda, mataba, payat, lahat naapektuhan. Pero mas lalo na yung may tama sa baga. No? So, during that crisis, during those lockdowns, yung mga entrepreneur, naghahanap ng paraan o nakakahanap talaga ng paraan para kumita. So yun nga, yung opportunity in adversity. Hindi sila nagsusulk lang o kaya lockdown na naman, wala tayong benta, wala tayong lahat wala. Pero yung kapag entrepreneur ka, meron ka talagang makikitang paraan para kumita. Okay? This is an actual demonstration for a startup capital of 500. Kung nandito lang kayo, sana pa sasayawin ko kayo para maka-stretch naman. Anyway, tingnan niyo to. Tingnan niyo yung nasa screen niyo. Ito, I will be showing you an actual demonstration of an opportunity amidst adversity. So, yung startup capital is 500 pesos lang. There are 3 phases. Number 1 is the product development. Number 2 is the product presentation and then marketing, both offline and online. So, I will tell you the steps, no? First, in the product development, tatanungin ng entrepreneur yung sarili nila. What is the present issue for today? Example, it's COVID-19 pandemic. Okay? So next, we have to identify emerging needs. Okay, dyan sa mga lugar-lugar nyo, ganito yung gagawin nyo para kahit na anong sitwasyon, meron tayong mapagkakakitaan. So, identify present issues. Okay. Next is identify emerging needs. Ano ba kailangan? Sample. Surface disinfectants. No? Kailangan sa COVID-19, nagkakaubusan ng mga alcohol, tapos mga disinfectants ang kailangan. So step 3, paano gumawa? Product research. Okay? I-research mo na. Paano tayo gumawa ng disinfectants? O ano kayang mga disinfectants ang pwede nating gawin? So ito yung ginawa namin. So we determine product formulation. Siyempre magre-research ka sa YouTube o kaya sa Google. Lahat ng mapagre-researchan. So, step 4, kapag meron ka ng formulation o kaya nakaisip na kayo ng product kung paano nyo gawin, so product prototyping. Gagawa na tayo ng product na maliit. Okay? O isang product lang. Call it batch manufacturing. And then we come up with this actual product. Kita nyo yan? Parang tubig lang. Parang tubig lang. We come up with a product we call HOCl. So, HOCl is a disinfectant na natural because our body is also producing it. Yung katawan natin gumagawa ng HOCl. Pero since I am a chemical engineer, I found a formulation on how to make HOCl using laboratory grade chemicals. Kasi yun yung ginagawa ko. So, yung cost nito per bottle, yung prototype is only 20 pesos. No? And then, yung container is siguro around 6 pesos. Yung sticker, 2 pesos. Or all in all, mga 30 pesos yung total cost. This is the actual product picture. And then, we go to the product presentation. So, ginawan lang ng graphics, konting graphics lang. No? Tapos nilagay, okay, hypochlorous acid, the safest and most effective contact disinfectant against viruses like COVID-19, bacteria, fungi, and other pathogenic microorganisms. Bakit po ba kailangan yung product presentation na ganito? Na hindi yung ganito lang, dadalhin mo, tsaka ipe-present. So, kailangan yung product presentation kapag gusto mo nang mag-produce ng mas maraming products. So, you will be needing a capital. Dito na papasok yung mga kapitalista o kaya maghahanap ka na ng monetary capital. Kasi, yung kapag kokonti lang yung ginagawa mo, kokonti lang yung kikitain mo. So you have to produce say 1,000 bottles of it in order to have significant income. So ipipresent mo na to sa kapitalista. So pati yung yung parang speech mo na, no? Ba't ba tayo magbebenta ng hypochlorous acid? Kasi nga, it's natural. Sasabihin mo, it does not irritate the skin even though it kills 99% of viruses and other pathogens. So, gusto ko sana ipakita sa inyo yung video kung paano pinapatay ng HOCl yung viruses. Kasi, ganito sa research namin. Kita mo? Ganito kapag kausap mo yung entrepreneur, product benefits. Product benefits palagi. No? So anyway, I have this opportunity to tell you this. So yung HOCl, yung alcohol kasi cannot destroy viruses. No? Unlike popular beliefs. Yung alcohol kasi, meron lang yung drying effect. May drying effect yung alcohol. Na kapag gumamit ka ng alcohol, temporarily, yung mga viruses magiging inactive. Kasi, meron silang covering, parang cell wall, yung cell membrane, na hindi mape-penetrate o magre-retain ng moisture. Ba't namamatay yung mga bacteria sa alcohol? Kasi wala silang mga cell walls na nagpo-protect sa kanila. When the environment o yung paligid nagiging dry, the viruses, the microorganisms will die as well. Pero unlike the viruses, yung viruses naman, unlike the microbacteria, ang viruses naman, meron silang cell wall o cell protection na nagre-retain ng moisture sa loob ng cells. So kapag nilagyan mo ng alcohol yan, it has no effect on them. Pero yung hypochlorous acid naman, it attacks the cell wall. So nagkakaroon ng ion exchange. Very technical na. This is to inform you lang about the product. Yung nagkakaroon ng ion exchange, yung chlorine galing sa HOCl, pupunta yan sa cell wall ng virus. Tapos, it will break down the proteins that comprises the cell wall of the virus. So, the virus will break down its protective layer. Mamamatay yung virus. So, ganun lang kasimple. Kaya, mas effective pa nga yung bleach lang, ordinary bleach, kesa sa alcohol, sa disinfection. So, kaya na-create namin, yung pinili naming disinfectant na gawin is yung HOCl. Okay? So, that's about the HOCl. Now, meron ka ng naka-product presentation ka na, tapos naintindihan na ng mga prospective ng mga investors kung bakit magbebenta tayo ng HOCl. Yung task naman is how to sell it. So there are two main marketing methods na ginamit namin, yung offline at saka yung online na distribution or selling. Sa offline, ganun pa rin, traditional distributorship, dealerships, and resellers using brochure marketing. Okay? So alam niyo na yan kung paano gawin, no? Example, we will be selling the HOCl at 150 per bottle. So kapag sa dealership, kapag binibenta namin sa resellers yan, they will be getting it from us at 120 pesos para meron silang tubo na 30 pesos. Okay? Sa resellers. Kung distributor yung bumibili naman, para mabenta nila sa kanilang mga dealers at resellers, they get it from us at 100 pesos. So 100 pesos, distributor price, dealership and reseller price is 120. So may tubo pa rin yung dealers na 20 pesos per bottle. So traditional offline selling. So ano ba yung brochure marketing? May papakita ako. Ito yung ginawa naming Ito yung ginawa naming parang brochure. Okay? Brochure ng HOCl. So, product info, nandito lahat. So, kung paano gamitin. Okay? So, example lang to. So, I would like to tell you a story about how we came to this idea. One friend of mine, a good friend of mine, his name is Vladi Gonzalez, taught me how to use the brochure marketing. So, para maliit lang yung capital, yung strategy is brochure marketing. So, he has this dream of putting up buildings here in Bacolod. And then sabi niya, Pao, I will be putting up this building. Yung capital ko is 15 pesos only. Sabi ko, how will you do it? 15 pesos, imagine, 15 pesos building. So, yung tinuro niya sa akin, yun yung nag-change rin ng idea ko sa negosyo. So sabi niya, I'm going to make a brochure. So, yung brochure nakalagay dyan, picture ng building, at saka yung mga rooms, tsaka kung gaano kung magkano yung per unit. So nakalagay doon, yung per unit is 2.5 million. Sa brochure lang. Wala pang building. Sabi ko, saan may tatayo? So, he partnered with a friend na meron ng lupa. So yung lupa na yan, na pagtatayuan ng building, kinausap niya, okay? I don't have money to buy this lot. Wala akong pera, pero kapag nabenta natin to, ganito magiging share mo. So lahat nasa papel lang. So sabi niya, ganito gagawin natin. So he printed out brochures worth 15 pesos. Ang gaganda ng brochure. Waterproof at saka hardboard. So para kasi yung binibenta niya is 2.5 million per unit. So example lang yan. Pero yung sa amin maliliit. So when he started selling the brochure, meron ng mga down payment. So yung down payment is 50% ng 2.5 million. So unti-unti meron ng capital na gagamitin sa pagpapatayo ng building. And then in a short period of time, nandito na sa Bacolod yung mga building na pinatayo niya. So with that idea, ganun rin yung ginawa namin. We started with the brochure marketing. It lang, pwede nyo yung paggawa yan sa mga local printers nyo. Okay? So, ang cost is 15 pesos. Okay? 15 pesos lang. And then, makakabenta kayo ng kahit ano. Ilagay nyo lahat ng mga benefits ng products nyo dito. Okay? And the last one is, dapat talaga kasi, we have to be updated sa lahat ng technology. Hindi ako nagpe-Facebook, pero nung mag-marketing na kami, kailangan mo pala matuto talaga mag-Facebook. So, you have to open online shops like Shopee, Lazada, marami pa, Alibaba, etc. Pero yung mga pinakamadaling gawin is Shopee and Lazada. Meron kaming binibigay na mga seminar on how to start up your Shopee or Lazada or your online businesses and shops. We are also assisting in making graphics para syempre kapag sa shop na ng Lazada, makikita niyo yan dyan. Can we flash it on the screen kung ano? Let's open it in Shopee or Lazada. You just type HOCl or hypochlorous acid para makita nyo. Kasi kung nandito lang kayo, pwede nyo, dyan sa inyong sa mga lugar nyo. You open kung meron kayong Shopee o kaya Lazada, HOCl lang. Maraming nakalagay. Yung sa atin. Excuse me. Nakita nyo kapag type nyo HOCl or hypochlorous acid. Ito. Yun. Hindi pa yan. Yun, sakto. Yeah. Madali lang gumawa ng online shops. Yung advantages ng online shops, wala kang i-maintain, wala kang very minimal yung gasto. HOCl or hypochlorous acid. Ang dami yan. Sa green, okay. Yan, marami dyan, no? Iba-ibang brands. Okay, makikita nyo dyan, it's or baba Baba siguro. Sige. Ang product natin. Disinfectant. Dapat sa page 1 nandiyan yun. Ang dami na, no? Oh, yun. Merong isa. Yun. Click okay. Can you click it, please? Yun. Yun yung isa naming HOCL. You can buy it in Shopee. Para 150 pesos. Yun. Okay. So, we also have other... Sino na? Okay. Iba pala yung ano. Siguro yung gumawa nito, yung isa naming dealer. Iba. Okay. Marami kasi. Okay. Okay. This will be the last slide. Kung meron sa inyo na gustong mag-start up ng kanilang mga online business, tsaka hindi nila alam kung paano i-start up to, you can call NWTF Sir Jester. Okay? And we are very much happy to assist you. Okay? Pero that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay? I hope to see you physically. Mas masaya kapag actual. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Paolo, for sharing your ideas at yung mga kaalaman nyo sa aming mga members, especially po sa branches ngayon ng Cebu at Bohol. So to those branches na meron pong mga questions, pwede po kayong mag-chat sa ating chat box. Meron lang po tayong mga staff na naka-in-charge po sa ating chat box to entertain your questions. At nandito pa rin po naman si Sir Paolo to answer your questions if meron po. Anyone po from the branch, meron pa pong questions or okay naman po. So I hope po na marami, and I know marami po tayong natutunan kay Sir Paolo kanina. Gaya nga po ng sinabi niya kanina, you need to believe it before you can have it. So tayong mga members or kayong mga members, so kung naara tayo disiplina o kakugi sa atong kinabuhi o kaugalingon, maabot jud nato atong pangandoy nga mapalambo nato atong negosyo og atong mapalambo nato na atong negosyo og atong mga kinabuhi. So, I think wala naman po okay na po lahat ng branches, wala na pong mga questions. Don't worry po kasi meron po tayong yung slideshow or presentation po na binigay ni Sir Pao or ni-lecture ni Sir Pao kanina. Pwede niyo po siyang makuha yung copy, ipoprovide na lang po namin sa mga branches. So, our guest speaker will receive a certificate of appreciation from Nagas Women for Tomorrow Foundation for his valuable contribution to the success of our webinar, City and Day webinar, Becoming an Entrepreneur, and an honorarium. So, all right. So let us proceed to the closing remarks to be given to us by Ms. Christy Alindao, our CSD supervisor.
Good afternoon po sa lahat. Magandang hapon po sa lahat at maligayang araw po. In behalf of Ms. Nicole Baroy, our Client Services Department Head, kami po ay taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa inyong panahon para sa ating Client Training and Awareness Unit Business Training Webinar about Becoming an Entrepreneur. Maraming salamat po sa ating operations team dito sa head office, to our operations supervisors, area supervisors, branch heads, and loan officers sa pagsuporta sa ating business training webinar. Sa ating guest speaker, Sir Paolo, maraming salamat po, sir, for imparting your knowledge and skills to our member. We truly appreciate po, sir, sa inyong effort and time sa pagpunta po dito sa amin. At higit po sa lahat, maraming salamat po sa mga minamahal naming member na pumunta sa ating mga branches upang makalahok sa ating business training sa webinar. Ako po ay nagpapaumanhin na we have very limited time lang po sa ating webinar, pero rest assured na hindi po ito ang last. Asahan po natin na ang NWTF Project Dungganon ay magpapatuloy na magbibigay ng serbisyong pinansyal at non-financial services, especially po on business training webinars na magagamit po natin upang mapalago ang ating mga negosyo. We do hope na may natutunan po kayo sa ating webinar ngayon na makakatulong sa inyong negosyo at ang pandemyang ito ay hindi maging hadlang upang kayo ay mapalago ang inyong mga negosyo. Sabi nga po ng ating host kanina, sipag at tiyaga lang po upang magtagumpay sa buhay. And please, don't forget to like and subscribe our NWTF Client Services Department YouTube channel and Facebook page, and also our Ka-Dungganon Entrepreneurs community. Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Miss Christy. And now may we request everyone to please stand para po sa ating closing prayer.
Amang banal, lubhang makapangyarihan ka po higit sa lahat. Sa oras na ito ay muli po kaming tumatawag sa iyong dakilang pangalan. Ama, maraming salamat po sa buong oras ng aming webinar. Sinamahan po kami. Sana ang napakinggan po namin na mula sa aming dalawang speaker ay magiging gabay at magamit po namin sa aming pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay. Patuloy mo lang po kaming samahan at ipasumpong ang mga biyaya at pagpapala sa aming mga kabuhayan, upang sa ganon may magamit po kami sa aming pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay. Dagdagan pa po sana ang aming taglay na buhay at lakas, ilayo sa anumang uring kapahamakan at karamdaman. At sa pag-uwi po namin, ikaw na po ang bahala sa amin. Ihatid mo po kaming mapayapa sa aming kanya-kanyang tahanan. Patawad na po sa aming mga nagawang kasalanan. Sa pangalan ni Jesus na aming dakilang tagapagligtas. Amen.
Okay, in behalf of Client Services Department and Negus Women for Tomorrow Foundation, we thank you po sa lahat ng mga members na nag-join sa ating CT&A webinar. We all hope to see you soon for our next webinar, and ingat po tayo sa pag-uwi, and God bless us all po. Thank you.